Hello, America, FBI and CIA agents and fellow cult members. I'm Dubrava, and I have another gem from the world of New York City politics. Democrat New York Governor Kathy Hochul just announced 18,000 new jobs for eligible asylum seekers, aka future Democratic voters of New York City. That's right. New York City, which is already dealing with an influx of over 125,000 people, has decided to create jobs. Not for the American New Yorkers who so desperately need them, but jobs for the illegal migrants here to seek asylum. Yes, those same migrants who have been receiving free money and free iPhones to not work while being spoon-fed and housed in five-star New York City hotels, sponsored by, you guessed it, the New York City taxpayers, at a cost of, well, on Randall's Island at least, $10,000 per migrant per month. Hefty little bill right there. Hochul proudly declared that the state's Department of Labor has already identified these job openings at various companies across the state. Apparently, they've been hard at work assessing and reaching out to companies since August 24th. Oh, how efficient. Let's break it down, shall we? Okay. Approximately 24% of the job openings are in accommodation and food services, with 90 businesses offering their doors to new arrivals. Another 21% are in healthcare and social assistance, with 79 businesses feeling oh so charitable. Manufacturing takes up 10% of the pie, with 38 businesses offering opportunities. And last but not least, administrative support gets its own slice of the action, accounting for 8% with 29 businesses. Governor Hochul, in her infinite wisdom, said, and I quote, "We have to manage the fact that there's 125,000 people right now who have not been eligible to work and have relied on public support for housing," unquote. Well, yes, Kathy, thanks to you. Don't you just love it how these politicians spend our money on everything and everyone but us? Well, Kathy's got one thing right. It's not sustainable. But instead of addressing the root issue, which is close the border, let's throw jobs at it. But wait, there's more. Hochul isn't stopping there. She's also pressing Washington and Congress to open up work authorizations to even more people. Apparently, Venezuelans are just the beginning. According to Kathy, we should expect folks from all corners of the globe, from Congo, Iraq, and even Afghanistan. Now look, I'm all for helping those in need, Americans first, of course, but isn't it important to have some controls and a plan in place? But who needs that when you can just throw jobs, resources, housing, food, comfort, five-star hotels, new wardrobes, and the finest electronic devices money can buy at the problem, right? Moving on. These job opportunities aren't just limited to New York City. They're spread across various regions of the state. Apparently, the whole state is open for business. But let's not forget the irony here. New York City, with the most job openings, is where local officials have been either opposing or fighting in court against Mayor Eric Adams' efforts to relocate migrants to hotels for extended stays. So they don't want them in hotels, but they're happy to give them jobs. Go figure. House GOP rep Elise Stefanic had some strong words to say. She pointed out that just a day after conceding that the border crisis is actually a national security crisis, Governor Hochul is back to incentivizing illegal immigration. Stefanic said, and I quote, "Enough is enough. If Hochul were serious about ending the illegal immigration crisis, she'd be pushing for stronger border security, not creating more incentives for people to cross the border." So there you have it, folks. Another episode of What were they thinking? Brought to you by Governor Kathy Hochul and her grand plan to solve immigration issues with job offers. But hey, who needs law and order when you can just give illegal migrants jobs and hope for the best? I'm Dubrava. See you next time.